standing ovation. Magical by Baez. Baez trying to score.
Hey everybody, I'm Dan Plezak, and welcome to MLB The Show.
And welcome to week 120 of MLB Wednesdays. MLB The Show 20-year channel as we
A
are.
well-deserved standing ovation. Magical by Baez. Baez trying to score.
Yeah, this is back into the golf. I also didn't want to cast. I was like, you know what? Screw it. We'll play next week. Baseball's back. Yay. So I'll go about 4:30. We'll see how feeling now things go. game. I feel like as it yeah. And I was trying to do is I was trying to set up. Set up as Dari down like that. There's no point to about. I'll keep that just so I can bring that around more for future reference.
Lucas Mo, when I hear my heard the Lucas toe. Long Beach like Crazy Joe with Mayhem. When we get new wheels from Rouse the Caveman. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Little bit of this, little bit of that.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Daniel Mengden will be on the mound for the Stros. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
He's running again. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone!
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one.
He's out. 3. You're out. 3. 3. Out. That's ball 4. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. He's out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
Ready to take his hacks again, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
That ball's foul.
Keep driving. Let's go, kid.
Do it. No one better. Let's do it.
The 0-1. Now a ground ball for Altuve could be 2. One there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Play ball. You're out. 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 3. He's out. Out. 3. 3. You're out. That's ball 4. Out. Out.
Ready for another shot now. Richard Big Daddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs. No. Richard Big Daddy will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Line toward the gap in left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way.
Come on. Nobody out.
Out batting, the right fielder, Richard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Garrett Cole earns win number 7 on the season. Daniel Mengden pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Giovanni Gallegos hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Jose Urquidy, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off. So coming to the plate, Richard Big Daddy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. And the streak will continue. Stepping in, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Settling in now, Richard Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 100.
Ball 4, take your base. Out. 3, you're out. Ball 4, take your base. He's out. Out. 3, out. That's ball 4. You're out. He's out. 3, out.
Your attention, please.
Stepping in, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up.
The right fielder, Richard. Big Daddy.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Let's play ball. 3. Out. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. Ball 4. Take your base.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smart.
Double it. 12 by a little beginning.
Owens and Hernandez.
We just kicking it. We gotta add up our dividends.
Five
My
inning.
they would pop out in their head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room, room. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Hop in the foreign, go zoom, zoom. Me and my Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our dividends. All of my they would pop out in their head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room, room. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Hop in the foreign, go zoom, zoom. We show them we know. Go get the bag, I drip in our shores. Catch a tag, we knocking them off. After I hit the boy, she hit the door. And them hunters be coming in, all of this money, and I gotta give me some more. Big bag, better raise the floor. Talk hot, do we run in the jaw? I'ma hop in the phone and zoom off. That be my dog, I'm calling the boot off. I'm in love with the way I get chewed off. Pull up with Blake, he getting screwed off. Brand new mice, big body, we cruise off. He think he hot, he knocking your crew off. Homie nasty the way that I shoot off. Shuggy with trip, I got the me and my Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our dividends. All of my they would pop out in the head. Boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room, room. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Hop in the foreign, go zoom, zoom. Me and my Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our dividends. All of my they would pop out in the head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room, room. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Hop in the foreign, go zoom, zoom. I'm in that track trying to win. She on my so I walk in the club, grilling. You on my chain, come and get it. You tripping? Listen here, Cussy, you got two decisions. Do you want the or do you want the Smithy? Your life is a game, but you better not risk it. See, I'm in the track trying to whip me a vision. I move with it. Keep us doing that, keep me moving with it. You can on your block, we don't know who did it. On the block and I'm about to go. Feeling me, they took it in early. They know we spinning. Since you just can't put a hole up in it, we gon' empty them. So you know we dipping in my doggies on high. He keep rolling. Gang. Me and my Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our dividends. All of my they would pop out in the head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room, room. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Hop in the foreign, go zoom, zoom. Me and my Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our dividends. All of my they would pop out in the head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room, room. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Hop in the foreign, go zoom, zoom.
Better building, so it's a good thing.
I know that we got it. I might not guarantee it when she took me up and turned me right into a paraplegic pair of shoes. I got the MB on them, make it stare and see him. We ain't praying for him. Now you ought to know I'm wearing free ones. When you go to me, I gotta know is there a reason it was so abrupt? I kinda had to think that there would be one. Conversations out of state, they asking where are we from? I don't care about you. I got me a chick that's Caribbean.
Australian name I recognize.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good... Alex Fagaldi will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
The right fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole Pole hitter Richard Big Daddy is coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And that'll put him at an even 40 consecutive games with a base hit. Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Low at third. Edman on second. Hicks on at first with nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. And he made a catch in the corner. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Man, this is a spot where you really...
Ready now. Richard Big Daddy earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, and what do you know, Matty? Situation presents itself again. Don't try and do too much. Look for something elevated and drive it into the outfield.
Taken high and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 62 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact.
Richard Big Daddy will stand in again as we take you back to the 5th inning for the big blow. A game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Right side hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, D-Row.
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Richard Big Daddy.
Let her rip, let her rip.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
See it, drive it, let's go, kid.
Hey, your pitch, drive it deep.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as they've taken a 2-run lead. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today? A rare 5-hit per inner. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So he will touch them all on the ground now.
On paper, this had the makings of a 9-run victory.
16-7 this evening. New York mounted an impressive offensive display, crossing the plate 16 times. We are under the lights as the... So striding in, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bauer has pitched north of 2,200 innings in the majors and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Richard Big Daddy.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Yeah, boy, that's it.
And he will creep ever closer. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Richard Big Daddy, swinging a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. He pulls this one into right, and this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Richard Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder.
First base. Out. Out. 3. He's out. 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 3. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. You're out. 3. He's out.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Yankees rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season.
Our final
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Michael Fulmer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Into the box now, Richard Big Daddy. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Into right field, that's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Richard Big Daddy.
Here comes the first pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that.
Stepping into the box, Richard Big Daddy. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone to lead off the inning.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches.
Striding into the box, Richard Big Daddy. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come
into the box now, Richard Big Daddy. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
McMahon gathers it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
8.
Yeah, especially a team you don't get to play very often. Maybe once, twice a year in the league.
I'm from a place where they pull up on you with a one. Bang, bang, bang. No one warns you, ain't no time for no bang, bang, bang. When you sleeping on a stretcher like lay. I'm saying hey, 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 trying to live day by day. None of these neighbors say nothing if you see a and them is coming. They did it, dumping, they kicking, they punching, they jumping, they you in front of the Baptist church. The strappers ain't job, they don't have to work. This stitching, they get was certain. Expos of people like after birth. My mama told me go to church. I was sitting 10 rows for the first day. About everything I probably did. If I got the lady in front of me first, run out the back door. If it happened, it's for my relationship with the Lord. You can tell at the service I'm bored. I'd rather be on a resort. I'd rather be service aboard. I'd rather be serving this to a sort of thinking I know she was.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Alec Bettinger will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue.
Hey, one time, right
Digging
now.
in, Richard Big Daddy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Big Daddy.
Pitch on the way. And there's a base hit on a line. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Digging in, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and set. Digging in to try it again, Richard Big Daddy. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
1 error. They left 6 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. The Yanks look for their 7th straight victory next. Eric Lauer, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
And that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. And he will creep ever closer to that record. So striding forward now, Richard Big Daddy. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is returned. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard Big Daddy. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 69 as he creeps closer, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Standing in, Richard Big Daddy. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big. Ready once again, Richard Big Daddy. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame.
This guy's having.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
Talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do. Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
No errors. They left 11 men.
MLB Network's coverage of major. Steven Matz is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to... Stepping up now, Richard Big Daddy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first. Stepping up to the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Still ranging back. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 72 for him on the season. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken.
Richard Big Daddy will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm.
Now in the box, Richard Big Daddy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The New York Yankees get their 20th home win this year.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 11 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base.
A dominating hitter gets a call from his representative.
We are under the lights. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. To short, hit hard. Oh, look at the sliding stop. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Next for New York, Richard Big Daddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Kirilloff is there. One pitch, one out. Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run.
Bill Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken.
Digging in and looking for more, Richard Big Daddy. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers enter the day with their winning streak of 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Kyle Freeland will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
Sing up, babe. Here we go.
Now the pitch. Drilled to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now to the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field.
Zimmer's in pursuit.
He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Richard Big Daddy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
On it, huh?
This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 5-4 game. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He just swings.
Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy coming off the clutch two-run single his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit well towards the hole. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me.
But yeah, that is going to be it for today. We're going to be back tomorrow with Margaret Ethos. Great to get away in the morning. Talk about the pile of our friends. And Thursday, number 8. Friday, day 7 of and then Saturday, we're not going to be on the town. We're going to actually be on Friday, 7th place. Our cast over there will be on Saturday on July 18th. Texas starts on Friday, but we're casting on Saturday. So part of the cast will be on Saturday. Sunday will mark 8 dollars. So probably Saturday. Next six up, right? Saturday, Sunday, mark 8. Monday, Tuesday, 8 and 9 Wednesday, 121 of MLB Wednesday, MLB The Show. 20. That's your current schedule in Challenge. Splash Marathon. We're going to take part of returning to the straight series. Yankees series. Somebody does playing series this year. Follow me on social media. We're going live on the live with your I'll get it from the Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Big YouTube, subscribe to the page. Follow the page of Pat Fan feature, including all our Red to Show months from 14 through 20 plus bonus Red to Show months from those games that can be found on our YouTube channel. Got this card, we did more stuff. And there's one I don't get that. It's a little bit of money for the project. August. You know what? Let's grab that America's 30th day anniversary marathon. All the great birthday for the marathon. And what's this? Don't. So next time, I know what I want.